Hello, and welcome back to Dune Awakening. Last time we went over to Mysa Tarill and took on some cultists, getting some higher end components including carbide scraps, diamondine dust, steel suit tubing, and sand trout leather. And tonight we're going to put some of that to work. Thought we'd craft the Mark IV sandbike and put the Atreides variant that I just unlocked on there. And we need diamondine dust and carbide scraps to make some of the components for the bike. So that is what we'll do. And then we're going to work on the Seeking Control Advanced Trooper Trainer contract, which is to unlock the level 2 trooper skills. So we got a contract from that Samuda addict in Arrakeen a few episodes ago, if you recall. So let's go drink a little bit of water. Alright. So we need to unlock the sandbike Mark IV assembly. Alright. And then I have actually, I think I might have found this Mohandas engine in a chest, but I might have purchased it. I'm pretty sure I purchased the boost. So we got the Mohandas sandbike engine. It runs faster, but it does overheat a little bit quicker. And the sandbike boost. The text makes it sound like it runs cooler at night when you're boosting, but it seems to run cooler compared to a regular boost at all times. And then also, after I finished recording the Mysa Tarill episode, I was heading back to base, and there was one of the normal, non-special event shipwrecks, dynamic shipwrecks, and I got to salvage that, and the best thing I got out of it was this Sandflies Carver unique Mark aluminum tier cutteray. So that's pretty cool. I guess it's got a special bonus on aluminum, but it's higher on everything than our current one, I believe. So we'll craft that. Mohandas engine, Knight Rider boost. Alright. So I think we're good on everything. Look at my spice infused dust. I have tons. Pole spins, aluminum. Yeah, we're good on that. Cobalt paste, plenty of that. Particle capacitors. Always need those. Alright, so let's craft the essential stuff first. We definitely need an engine. Okay. TSU. Chassis. See, that's the one that takes 7 carbide scraps. Hull. See, and the hull's the one that takes the diamondine dust. And then, okay, and that's it. And then 3 sandbike treads. 2, 3. And we do have enough to make the Knight Rider boost. Let me let this finish and then I'll queue it up. Okay. And let's craft this cutteray. Sandflies Carver. EMF generators, cobalt paste, aluminum ingots, spice infused dust, ray amplifiers, and water. And we just got a bunch of ray amplifiers the other night at that POI in Hagger Rift. need to make some more probes. Scanner probes. Survey probes. I don't know how many more I need to just make 3. Alright. That can go down here. Drop that off. Alright, got probes. Cutteray is done. Alright, so yeah, let's compare this. Oh, I can't, it won't let me compare it. That's dumb. Oh yeah, you can't compare tools, but. Alright, copper granite salvage metal 170, 136 on the standard, iron 130, 104 on the standard, carbon erythrite 112 versus 90. Basalt and aluminum 63 versus 48. And jasmium 93 versus 72, man. It's a really nice upgrade. Power consumption's the same. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, this is my first shipwreck I've been able to get to. I've seen 3. First one, another guy got to first. Second one was on, like, quicksand. And then that one. So, unfortunately, I wasn't recording, but was able to grab it. Alright. So, let's go get this assembled here. Alright. Alright. Sandbike PSU, sandbike engine. Tread. 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 Boost. Alright. So in customize Atreides sandbike variant. Okay, so this is what the sandbike looks like. Mark 1, 2, 3, 4 with the standard swatch on it, or no special swatch. And this is the that's the Atreides. Cool. Not super duper different, but let me park this a little closer. Compare these two. So yeah. Treads have like a cover on the outside that kind of goes across the top. And the windshield's a little sharper angles. The boost looks a lot different. Cool. Nice. Awesome. Let's fuel that up. And we're actually going to take a sandbike tonight over to the sweep where we need to go for this contract. I guess I'll just drop this in here as a backup. Another battery, that's what I wanted to grab. Am I out of batteries? So here's a little trick if I haven't shown you. If you want to move stuff from like a workstation into storage, and it's heavy and you can't carry it all at once in your personal inventory, you can swap over to the buggy inventory on this left panel, and then just move everything over. Go to a chest you want to put it in, swap back over to the buggy, and boom. Super awesome. All right, batteries. Let's craft 5 of these. But I am going to pocket the ornithopter because we're going to drive to the sweep. And then I'll park my sand bike. We'll do the sweep, get the quest item, come back, put out the ornithopter, pocket the bike, and fly to Arrakeen. So yeah, let's go grab the ornithopter. I don't know if you can keep 2 backup tools on you, but I don't need to in this instance. But okay, ornithopter is in the pocket. All right. So yeah, to refresh your memory on this contract. So, Trip Advance Seeking Control issued by Caravalk. Alright, Boot, if you're so eager to please, I need you to find a slaver camp in Jabal Afrit. They're nothing special, just your run-of-the-mill flesh peddlers, but they happen to be rumored to possess a particular piece of technology I'm after, servo stem transmitters. Kill the slavers and keep whatever you can carry, but any servo stem transmitters, they belong to me, understand? Okay. So yeah, she's quite the character, a serious Samuda addict. What was that shutting off sound? Oh, was that my refiner finishing the batteries? Yeah, it's not running, I guess. Let's update our respawn point. Oh, the treads are different, aren't they? Yeah, look at the tread. The treads, like there isn't a gap in between the two, like there is on the Atreides on the back wheel, back tread. It's interesting. Oh wait, I want to see how fast this Mark III is. Alright, going downhill. Gonna get up to like 90. Flat would be a better test, but here we'll go down. This is relatively flat. So I got up to like 80 before I hit that rock right there. Alright, so I kind of got a feel for it. What do I have on this one? I have the Knight Rider Sandbike Boost Mark III and the Muhandas Mark II. I only have the Mark II engine, okay. So I guess I never... the Mark II Muhandas was better than the Mark III Standard. Really not a lot of reason to have a new sandbike, but you know, good excuse to use the new variant. So, plus it's quite a jump. I'm going from the Honda's Mark II to the Mark IV, so it should be noticeable. Yeah, definitely. I think I got about 10 miles per hour faster going down that hill. Yeah. Definitely accelerates, you know, noticeably faster. Cool. I love the look of it too. Alright. So we need to go to the sweep. And if we look on here, the sweep is right here. So we're going to shoot across here, up here, and then over. All in butt, man. Oops. Not paying attention. Hello, Shai-Halud. Man. Yeah, I was a little too close to that sand. I've been getting jittering since, even before the big update, since like the Chalm event started around that time. We get some jittering and stuff, so. And I did just update my NVIDIA drivers today with the new update. Does not seem to help. So I wonder if we'll get some new people once the free weekend's over and they transfer onto a non-free server with their progress. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I think that's the gist of it. Alright. So, yeah, I can cross like right here. Yeah, drive across drum sand, get my Mark IV sandbike eaten within the first 10 minutes. Be brilliant. So we are not far at all. Not a bad little drive. Nice to do a little ground traveling. It's been a little while. Oh man, this jittering. Not cool, Funcom. Alright, that looks like that's it. Let's find somewhere to park. Not sheltered. Alright, I think we're good. So this is the sweep up here, correct, Amundo? Yes, it is. Alright, let's put our armor on, our heavy armor set. Actually, I wanted to see what this looks like with the Atreides. Oh, the Atreides swatch only applies to... That's only a light armor swatch, huh? I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so nothing new as far as the heavy suit goes. This jittering. Let me go down to... I tried high, it wasn't much different. I went back to ultra after updating the drivers. Let's see how medium performs. Get some water. I don't think we need to worry about the spice, but let me eat one more just in case. So we're ready to go. Hold on, where is it? It says it's down, okay. And now it's up. And now it's down that way.
Shields up! Eyes on target! Help! Help!
Push back the enemy!
Now it's saying it's up. I'm so confused. Now it's down. Oh, there it is. Alright, well maybe we can do some sniping.
There's someone here. Fire in the hole!
Yeah, I remember, I think this was the POI where I came and I put my bike down, but not carefully. And I realized when a sandstorm was coming that it was not protected. And anyway, long story short, I had to try to survive in a sandstorm and find cover while getting sniped.
I see someone!
I did survive though. I found a little corner to stick my head in. Gotta love the house disruptor. Drill shot. Oh yeah, this is the one we came to for the level 2 Mentat contract. We had to get intel there. I couldn't find it at first. Remember having trouble there, then we had to sabotage this. There's a vehicle over there we had to sabotage.
Identify yourself.
Oh, take the spice food. Need to keep my habit up. Let's see. Some complex machinery. Heavy darts.
Shield on.
Oh. Transmitter from that slaver and transmitter from that slaver. Okay. We have killed the slaver officers and taken the transmitters. Now we need to return them to Kara at Arrakeen. Alright. Well, that is this POI done again. Where's my bike at? Over this way. Let's put our traveling clothes back on. Very, very appropriate looking for going to Arrakeen, I must say. Okay, so let's put our ornithopter out. Pick up our sandbike. So handy to be able to pocket our vehicles. Let's see, what's the time here? Let's see. I was gonna go grab some stuff, but I don't want the episode to go too terribly long, so some stuff to sell, but yeah, I have coins too. Let me just go back. Just take a few minutes. I have a ton of Solari I need to put in the bank too. Try to sell. Yeah. Let's try to sell some long shots. Mark IV extractor. Quarth stuff, sure. Shadrith, maybe. Sentinel. Sentinel pants. Sure. Try selling that stuff. I want to try to sell some spice-infused aluminum dust too. Grab this gold. 50,000. I like to keep a little bit on me. Yeah, I'll just keep 50,000 in case I trade with someone locally without going through the exchange. Alright, yeah, spice infused. So I got more than I'll probably ever use. Just try to sell 100. I'm gonna try to get like 1,500 each. Alright, and let's put the sandbike down. I don't want to keep it on me. It's another thing to lose, and I don't foresee really needing it. Unless I want to go on a cruise, but pretty cool, man. Like the new variant. Awesome stuff. Variety is always nice. Drink some water. Actually, I guess we would have been filled with water when we went to Arrakeen, but that's okay. Have some blood, I believe. Yes. What's the status of our ornithopter? Need to keep forgetting to repair that scan module. It's good. Fuel is good. And I believe we need to talk to Thufir Hawat for Derek Chinara in Arrakeen as well, so we'll do that. So this neighbor's still here. It's good to see. He's been there for a while. At least a month. I mean, John has finally decided to move up to Eastern Shield Wall near the edge, northern edge of the map. It's right by the Illuminal. It's probably a smart move, but I like where I'm at, and I hate rebuilding or doing stuff over. There's a lot of containers and stuff to put down. I mean, I know the Solido replicator would... I mean, I'd have to find a very similar rock to try to do it on, so... It's not really the way my construction was done. Traveling to the world map. We gotta go to Harco one of these days. I think the advanced Advanced Swordmaster trainers there. Arrakeen. Kind of wish I could just click and it would auto track. Like, I don't want to just move over here, click, and then just not see anything for a minute. Well, need to do another aluminum run. I need to be doing them more often. So we're going to need aluminum for the next tier, duraluminum. Aluminum plus ingots, not raw aluminum. I think aluminum ingots plus jasmine makes duraluminum. Tier 5 metal. Taking a little bit to log in here. Come on, game. Alright, well, we'll read this. Oh, there we go. Alright. I need to free up some space in my inventory. Drop all that. So let's go pay our taxes. Don't mind me in my flamethrower outfit. Hey, a real person.
You again? What now?
Okay, he looks totally different. Like, he was in like a suit, I think. I don't think we've met, dude, or you really had a change in how you like to dress. I like to pay my taxes. Did I already pay them? I guess so. Okay. That guy is definitely different since the update. Get out of my way. What is this person? Oh, this is a House representative. Let's learn about them real quick.
Yes, yes. It is I, Haldebor Desio, in the flesh. Let the rejoicing commence.
Tell me more about House Rorolta.
Listen now to the words of Haldebor Desio. We are the musician kings and queens. Our voices cause even the mute vacuum of space to quake. From our beauteous homeworld of Chusuk, we cultivate an oasis for the arts, culture, and learning. Our history is relatively short, yet grand. Our founder, Francesco Verota, raised us from humble instrument makers to a minor house under Padishah Emperor Almarak III. We arrested the Siradar earldom of Chusuk from House Mandivold in the 9th millennium. We seized the day. We charmed destiny itself.
Your contribution to the arts is notable, but there is more to ruling.
Mistake us not for erudite peacocks. We enjoy a history of glorious military and economic accomplishment. We simply have the skill to sing it.
Goodbye. Alright, so they are a Chusuk Cultural Center, apparently. I do remember Chusuk a little bit from the books. Alright, so let's go talk to Kara. Over here? No, other side. Is this another house representative?
Salutations. What business do you have with House Motelli?
Alright, we'll talk to him some other time. We already learned about one house today. Right, here she is.
You're back.
About my mission.
I've been looking for you, Boot. Where the hell have you been? I wasn't sure you were coming back. Did you get the damn transmitters?
I love how we can mess with her. About those transmitters, I've been meaning to get them. Calm down, Sergeant. Here's your transmitters. They were a pain in the ass to come by. I'll show her a little respect. Here are the transmitters, Sergeant. Alright.
Let me see. Oh, this is very good work, Boot. Very, very good. Allow me some alone time with my prize, and I will reward you with training.
Thank you. Alright.
You're back.
Trooper reporting for training, Sergeant.
You're not a trooper yet, Boot. And you owe me some technology that bloody works.
I went to the camp using the coordinates you supplied.
Nothing you recovered worked!
Not a single one of those transmitters worked, huh?
Every slave transmitter is key to a specific model of implant. And none of the transmitters you found were key to anything useful.
Are you certain? Where are the transmitters now?
I got mad and smashed them all.
Many slavers lost their lives for those transmitters.
Then it isn't a total loss, Boot. I'll train you, but you'll have to find more transmitters.
You got coordinates for another slaver camp?
I'm working on it. Come back later, and we'll see what my source digs up.
Okay. So...
You're back.
What more do I need to do to get the training?
All right, Boot. You ready for another mission? I need more transmitters.
Did your source come up with some more intel on another slaver camp?
No. Something's wrong. I left my usual signal at the dead drop we use, but it hasn't been checked.
Maybe they're just delayed.
No. If I tell you something's wrong, Boot, something's wrong. My guy's a professional, unlike you.
Who are we talking about?
I have a guy with the smugglers called Tuco. Been tracking servo stim transmitters for me. Till he went dark.
Pretty sure Tuco is the name of the crazy meth head on Breaking Bad. He's gang leader too. Think something happened to Tuco?
That's exactly what you're going to find out, Boot.
Where should I start looking?
The coordinates are in the contract. If Tuco isn't there, you're going to have to find Anushka Hanavar at her bar. She takes orders for the local black market. If anyone knows where Tuco is holed up, it's her. Order a Kirana brandy with a Sidrit twist, and she'll know you're cool.
I'm on it. Okay. So it looks like, I think that's in Harko Village.
As always, the details are in the contract, Boot.
Goodbye. So yeah, meet Kara's smuggler contact in Harko Village. Okay, so we're not going to do that today. But we've moved that along. And let's see. Planetologist. Talk to Thufir Hawat about kinds. And yeah, he's where he was last time I was here. Oops. Oh yeah, so you can pet the donkey now. They just added that with the update. Everybody was like, God, fix the bugs. Why don't you fix the bugs? But I think they're working on it. And whatever, petting the donkey's cool. Except they have a different name, the still-suited donkey. Aww. He's a good boy. Alright. Anyway, sorry. A lot of gripers out there. I just want the game to succeed because I love it. Nothing's perfect. I think Funcom is doing their best with their resources. And maybe they've made some mistakes, but pretty much true for every game there's ever been. Hello, Thufir.
I'm afraid I am a very busy man. Unless you have something compelling to share with me, I'll attend to matters of import.
I'm wondering if you might have information to share about Liet Kynes, the old planetologist. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be interested in talking about that.
I don't have many informants out in the Haga Basin, but I know you've been working with Derek Chinara. So I'll answer your questions about Kynes in return for some information about your friend Chinara. Yes?
I think Derek would be okay with that deal.
Then here is my first question. Does Derek Chinara have any affiliation with the Arrakeen?
Why would I do this to Derek? Deception, absolutely. I think he might even be from Giddy Prime. I have so many opportunities to put Derek down. I just don't get it, man. Poor Derek. No, as far as I can tell, he does not.
Thank you for the information. Ask your question about Kynes.
What was Kynes like? What kind of question is that?
Arrogant, wild, deeply intelligent, able to slip my spies at will and feign nonchalance. Kynes didn't care about our war. Not until the Fremen got caught in the crossfire. It was as if Kynes had a different agenda altogether. But now I believe it is my turn. Derek Chinara is interested in the Imperial testing stations. Why?
Why am I trying to, like, throw him under the bus still? He's engineering a bioweapon. Oh my gosh. He's been asked to audit them by Cyprian Io, or Derek is trying to learn more about terraforming Arrakeen. Let's just tell him what is on the books that Cyprian ordered him to.
Cyprian Io is a fool. But he is the Emperor's fool. If Derek has earned his wrath, he needs to be careful. Now, ask your question.
What was Kynes researching?
Kynes would never say. Not the spice. Maybe anthropological work with the Fremen. Kynes was always with them. And applying my mentat faculties to it, I see a large probability that whatever Kynes was researching was near Mysa Tarill in Haga Basin. Movement patterns, siege and lab visits. Highest probability is that Kynes was performing Fremen-oriented research out of Mysa Tarill.
Where is Mysa Tarill?
Ah, but that's not the bargain. A question for a question. And here is mine. Why are you helping Derek Chinara?
Putting him down again, he needs me to help keep him alive. He teaches me a lot of useful things about planetology. I have fallen madly in love with him. This game is so weird. He teaches me a lot of useful things about planetology.
Well, learning is never to be discouraged. Still, I sense there is more than that. Never mind. Let me tell you about Mysa Tarill. It's a Fremen place, though long destroyed by the Sardaukar. The siege itself was destroyed in the battle, but the entrance still exists. In Haga Basin, north of Mysa Tarill, where the Udam meets the shield wall. That's all that remains of Kynes and Mysa Tarill.
Okay. So it's north of Mysa Tarill, where we were here last time. Okay, cool. So, looks like we need to go to Mysa Tarill to continue that planetology contract. Alright. Let's... yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here. Been going for a while, so I'll hit the exchange on my own and see how my transactions are going, but thanks for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me as always, and hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel and stick around for some reading of the lore if you are interested. From the Codex. Alright, so last time we read about Peter DeVries. Let's read about Xantara. Fragment recovered from a crashed ornithopter, potentially planted misinformation. If the drunk ramblings of that Chol mercenary can be believed, but Tor Dacker has been reassigned to peacekeeping in the Haga Basin. I've been looking for that bastard for a long time. The prison transport will make an excellent target. I regret the loss of innocent lives, but they are prisoners, and those poor bastards should thank me for sparing them the indignity of slavery by the Harkonnens. When the patrols arrive to investigate, if Sardaukar protocols hold, I'll need to lure Dakkar down to the surface. I've even got the perfect place for the ambush in mind, the valley where I lost so many of the troops after the Sardaukar sealed them in. It's also the place Eresi dreamed about, auspicious if nothing else. Text from a wanted poster for Xantara. Information leading to the death or capture of Xantara, aka the Lion, will be rewarded with the sum of 1 million Solaris. Xantara is the last of the Fremen and is responsible for breaking the Great Convention by the use of nuclear weapons. Xantara has also claimed responsibility for the raid on Farragut Depot. This dastardly outlaw is responsible for the destruction of Chom equipment and disrupting the flow of spice. Thousands of innocents have died at his hands. Report all sightings. Caution, unless you're a skilled fighter, do not approach Xantara directly. Instead, use the Communinet to contact the local authorities. The Sardaukar will handle all reports and sightings. Alright, so there we have it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.